Hello. Yeah, it's been a hell of a day. So, yeah, it's been a hell of a day. So, but I'm hungry, and I know Joshua's going to be getting home soon, and he's going to be hungry. And he said he might be going out tonight with the girls, so I wanted to do something, a little kind of fattier to help him with the alcohol absorption. So, in this little freezer bag here, I have 2 chicken breasts that I chopped up into big old chunks, poured in some buttermilk, about a teaspoon each of salt, pepper, then you can use Italian seasoning. I don't actually have Italian seasoning, simply because it's something I don't really ever use. But I have plenty of Italian herbs, so I kind of made my own out of basil, marjoram, thyme, and oregano. So, and then of course just some paprika for color, because I love paprika. It's so fucking good. And it's letting it marinate, do its thing, like it's kind of chilling out to the side. I want to start with the first. This is rice I made earlier today. Like, I tossed stuff from the other night and made this earlier today. It's just nice cooled rice. Made it as soon as I got in, like an hour ago. So I just had plenty of chance to cool down. Okay, arancini is like an Italian way of using leftover rice. You basically take any kind of filling you want. I'm going to do mozzarella. Figure I can get at least 12 out of that pretty easily. So I'm going to cut a cheap ass block of mozzarella up, and then I'm going to wrap the rice in it, dip it in egg, and then breadcrumbs, and fry it. This way we have crispy rice balls kind of thing. The Italians aren't the only ones to do this. I know Japan has a crispy rice thing. I cannot think of the name of it to save my life. I know it exists. So, in the chicken, I'm going to do in panko, and the rice balls I'm going to do in just like a regular breadcrumb, because I have both, and I don't think I have enough of everything for everything. Plus, when I do the picture, it will look better because it's going to have 2 different things on the plate. But everything's going to be deep fried because it's a fucking deep fried week. So y'all enjoy this, because it's probably not going to happen again for a very long time. Anybody that's watched this shit knows I don't really deep fry. I just don't do it. I know how bad it is for me, so I just don't really do it. So, but every so often, it's okay to do things that are bad for you. Like, fried foods, heroin. Or probably don't do heroin. Or, don't. Just don't do heroin. But yeah, these are going to be good. I'm going to start getting my penne station ready. I'm going to use flour for the arancini, but I'm not going to use it on the on the chicken. I'm not even going to use egg on the chicken. Like, you can, it tends to make it a little bit soggy kind of thing, because you already had the buttermilk doing its amazing tenderizing job. So, yeah, but let's get started. Huh. I have pepperonis. I bought those for no real reason. I think I just found a reason for them. I have 4 eggs. Okay, shit. I can make this happen. I have got to go to the grocery store tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, completely. Had a route today, somewhat of a route yesterday, planning a route for the end of the month. 2 routes over the end of the month, actually. So, I need another bowl. I'm going to use this one. Sugar. Flour. Well, I went in the bowl. Well, most of it. Okay. Not really going to focus too much on the penne part of this, simply because you've all seen it done. Especially on here, 7 fucking times. So, what I do want to focus on some more oil in this pan. 2. I'm gonna do 3. Okay. No, hold on to it. Sorry. Mix up our egg, get a cutting board. But yeah, if you want to just do the arancini as their own separate little thing, you can stuff them with meat, cheese, anything you want. I want to do some pepperoni in here too. I totally forgot I had pepperoni. So, because I bought it the other day and I don't fucking remember why. I mean, it's perfect for like sandwich slices. I'm probably going to end up doing pizza soon. I'm kind of craving pizza. Let's see. I'm going to do 12. Then I need, oh God, what's that math? 24 of these? So I need 6 pieces. I'm going to cut it into squares, or I'm going to cut it into quarters, and then I'll be able to put 2 pieces in each one. 6 times 4 is 24. This is more than enough. Spit out some cheese. Now I'm using mozzarella just because it kind of goes better with the flavors. You don't have to use mozzarella. You can use any kind of a semi-harder cheese that you want, but you want to make sure that you do use something that is easily grateable, but not too hard. Like Parmesan would be way too damn hard, for example. So, okay, let me use the back of this. I'm going to use the back of this block because it's already got a line down the back of it. It goes right down the center. Yeah, great way to use leftover rice right here. I don't normally make more than, oh, this is going to be big, 3/4 of a cup of rice for the 2 of us, unless it's like a rice bowl, then I do a cup, maybe a cup and a quarter. But if I do rice as a side, then I will not put more than 3/4 of a cup, because we usually have at least one side, maybe 2. So there's no point of us having that many, because we're making that much rice because we're not going to eat it. Okay, I've got a pan here. Set that in the back. Okay. Take my mozzarella. Well, actually, mozzarella. Put a piece of pepperoni on each side. Then I'm going to go into my rice. So divide this in half. And divide this in half again to get some quarters out of it. Now I can use 1/4 of this rice to make 3. I can definitely do that. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You want to get a little bit of oil, not much, just a tiny little bit of oil in your hands. Got some of the rice, just like that. Press it down. You basically want enough to really cover your palm. Hold on. I'm forgetting something here. Yes, I am. Okay. Yes, I am. So rice isn't going to stay together unless I'm going to bind it together. For that, we use eggs and parm. which I had to wait until it was cool enough anyway. I knew I was forgetting something, but this doesn't seem right. Just one egg. What are you? Okay, whatever. Some parm in this. About an ounce. Let's pull that off. And I want to season this because there's nothing in this rice whatsoever. Trying to make sure I'm remembering this recipe correctly. It's been a while. I've made these before, but it's been a while. And just some dried parsley for a little bit of color. Hey Mark, hey Indy. Okay, I'm mixing egg, parm, salt, pepper, and a little bit of parsley for color. In with my leftover rice. Well, not leftover. I made rice specifically for this. But, you know. Mix this all in here together. That looks so much better. Okay. Now, let's try this again, shall we? Handful. You want to smunch it out, all over your hand. You can put this on like a silicone cutting mat just to put it down, just so you have something to do, or like piece of plastic wrap that you can use over and over again, like a bag. But cover your palm with rice, put it on the inside, and close it up. I'm adding a little bit of pressure here. I want to try to make sure everything's nice and sealed. If you see some spots that have a little bit too much, like pepperoni, whatever, sticking out, just put a little more rice on it, call it a day. But yeah, there's one. I feel like I can grab better with this hand to load this hand, and I don't know why. But yeah, nice and flat. One piece of pepperoni. One giant fucking piece of cheese. I really should have only used half this block, but here we are. This is already happening, so fuck it. This is one of the messier ones. You see, got a little bit of pepperoni trying to stick out there. Just a couple little pieces on top. Cover it up. No big deal. There's no big deal. We know this. This is a little bit like labor intensive, but from what I understand, this recipe stems from like back in the day when nothing could go to waste. This is like a, well, if I understand correctly, like a peasant dish. Because if you think about it and you do like a little bit of research on it, a lot of Italian food especially are peasant dishes. Like a lot of the herbs, like rosemary and stuff, are hard to kill. And just rosemary and thyme, I know, grow wild in Tuscany. Like, just walk outside, pick some off the side of the road, and you got it. It's just there waiting for you. So they used what they had. Let's try this one. It says too much. I'm going to need a little more rice in this hand, I can already tell. But it's okay. I have two hands. I am blessed. 2 hands and I'm dexterous. Some of the rice gets a little mushy. It's okay. It's not really hurting anything. I'll say 6 of these is going to be plenty. I want to stop at 6. And just use the rest of it for something else. I just eat the damn cheese. Who knows? But many of us these days are very fortunate to have, you know, food at our disposal, and we don't really have to rely on a lot of these old-timey recipes and ways of pushing food to make it last longer and longer. Because many of us have a Walmart within like driving or bus distance and can easily go get whatever we need. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 6. Yeah, I could have made half a cup of rice. I made a whole cup. I'm just gonna stop at 6, it's fine. Looks like the dog is gonna get some pepperoni and mozzarella tonight. Or at least some pepperoni. Try to do this over your pot of rice because it can get kind of messy. But the grains won't like fall off. Oh, hey Matt. But, yeah. Get all this off my hands now. Jesus. Ugh. Now, initially when I was going to do these, I was going to just do some, like do these with like just the cheese and the red sauce. I forgot about the pepperoni. But yeah, if you just want to do these with like some, like a jar of red sauce, jar of pizza sauce, you know, anything you really want, it's fine. I'm not doing that tonight because I want to go a little bit different than straight from what I normally do. So, hey dog, have some pepperoni. Hey dog, have some cheese. Or just sit there and watch me throw shit at you. That works too. Well, okay. Got this on. Turn the heat on. Let's get this out of the way. Make it back in the fridge. Okay. It's everywhere. Which happens when you make stuff like this. It's fine. Okay. So looking for, just looking for the breadcrumbs. These are garlic and herb. Always check the back. See what all's in it. Parsley, onion, garlic, and just says spice. Okay. How many chemicals that is. Rice in my red bowl. About 3/4 of a cup in there. Now, I'm going to give this just a minute to start getting hot. And I saw this great trick the other day on, I think it was America's Test Kitchen. That if you're worried, like if you have like a chicken roulade or something, one of the rolled chickens, like for a chicken cordon bleu, and if you're worried it's going to break, you dip it in the flour, then you dip it in the egg. Get all the excess egg off, back in the flour, then back in the egg, because that actually forms a seal around the whole thing. Then you go into your breadcrumbs, and it acts as a glue that holds everything together. What's the smoke? Why is there smoke? What's the smoke coming from, and why? So done. I have a lid. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping I could actually work today, but I had a long ass route and didn't get home till almost 6. So, because one of my schedulers hit me up at like the last damn minute. It's like, hey, can you do this as well? I'm like, fuck. Yeah, I'm already here. So, another 200 fucking miles on my truck today. Beautiful. And this is fun, just while you're sitting here snacking on some cheese and meat. Your own little, like, super shitty charcuterie board, you know? Now, when I cook these, I'm only going to do 3 at a time. Just because I want to make sure they have plenty of room. And if I put them in too fast, put everything in at once, it drops the temperature of the oil. And by dropping the temperature of the oil, shit don't cook right. Did I say you could fall? Rude. Shit don't cook right. So, still have parsley in my hands. That's there forever now. Just barely any movement in this oil. We'll turn it on full blast just for a minute. Get the first one. You can use a fork or something to push the flour up, all up on these things. If you don't want to get your hands dirty, you can use a fork to flip it over. Blah, 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 blah. So, here, see? Still clean hands for now. We all know they're going to get fucked up again. So I want to do the same damn breading situation for the chicken. Since I'm not going to use the egg or the flour. I'm going to use just the breadcrumbs, which is going to be different breadcrumbs. I'm going to use panko breadcrumbs for that. Okay, give me a wooden spoon. There we go. Here's my tester stick. Actually, this is part of like a little prong thing, almost like chopsticks. They were connected right here. I don't know where the hell it came from or what the hell it was for. I have 2 of them. This one broke. Like, I don't... What is this? It looks like bamboo, actually. But it was put together really shittily. And this one's kind of like peeling across the sides. It smells like bamboo. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's in my life. I'm not angry it's in my life. I don't know why. Oh my god. Why are you spinning? Okay, stir, 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 stir. Get that heat moving around. I'm just starting to get small ass bubbles right there. And I intentionally did this afterwards because I would rather, honestly, like for safety reasons, I would much rather have to stand here an extra like half an hour than be in the middle of making one of these and have this bitch go up in flames. Because that can happen. So just keep an eye on shit. It's not hard. Oh my god. Okay, it's hot enough to burn me, but not hot enough to cook yet. So, just needs another minute or so. I'm actually very excited for fall. Not because of any reason really other than the fact it's fucking cold outside. I love the cold. I'm gonna make tea, and we always let our tea set overnight, just like, you know, we let it cool down and put it in the fridge. Now that it's like fucking 60, 50 degrees outside, I can just set it with a lid on it, twist it so nothing can get in it, and set that shit outside. Oh God, that scared me. Thing was just about there. Let's test the oil. Let's try the other end of the stick. Too saturated. Okay. Still not there yet. That's fine. If I gave enough of a fuck to edit, this is the part where I would edit things out. But I don't. So y'all can watch me make tea. And this is our secret blend of tea. It's 1 family size Louisiana, 1 family size Lipton, and 1 single pack of chamomile and or mint, depending on whatever the hell I'm in the mood for. But it's just chamomile. Can I leave the oven on for anything? No. Okay. Alright. And start. I do it on the strong brew for tea, just to get a little more flavor out of it, you know. Okay, something's happening. Okay, I'm going to do something I've told y'all 1,007 times to not do. I put 1/3 of a drop of water in there. It is not hot enough. So, making sure I got everything like ready, raring to go. Because when this starts, it's kind of hard to stop. Like, I'll just take it off the heat while I'm draining off the chicken, which is just going to go right in the breadcrumbs anyway. I do suggest, if you do this buttermilk marinade, which I highly suggest, it tastes so fucking good. Always, every couple hours or so, if you want to do it for like hours overnight, get the bag a quick little handle. There we go. And that should be good. Okay. Alright. I got my first one. And the flour, and the rice. Drip, 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 drip. That fork out there, I'm just gonna get dirty. Alright, and into the breadcrumbs. Trying to do the old wet hand, dry hand method. Pop that bad boy in. Next. See how these work out. Like, I specifically used arborio rice, which is my risotto rice. A, because I have a lot of it. And B, it's starchier, which is why it's perfect for risotto. Because risotto, you want it to be really starchy and creamy, because the starchiness is what adds the creaminess to your risotto. Come on. There's that one part that just will not cover. down. The heat's getting too high. I'm getting a call. I am live. Let's see, I'm going to try this one without the second coating. Just see what happens. If it opens, it opens. Gonna need more breadcrumbs, that's for damn sure. That was my husband calling. One second, Debbie. Gotta wash these hands. He messaged me. What does he have to say? Oh, he didn't. Live. Sup. Sure, give these a turn in case any part's sticking out. This oil is definitely too damn hot at this point. That one overcooked a wee bit. That one looks good. Honestly, this one looks good. The one I didn't do the second coating on, it held its shape. So, breadcrumbs up and back up. I did. Okay. Gonna need some more. I'm running real low. So, I did try to keep breadcrumbs on hand just because they have so many different uses. Let's go with this one. And if you notice, like I'm noticing, they're trying to like come apart. Once you get the flour on them, you can give them like another little push together. Then into the egg. I feel like I'm forgetting something to mix in with the eggs, but I can't think of what it is. This is more fucking breadcrumbs. He hasn't responded yet. He's probably talking to his girls outside work or whatever. If they do start to break up, it's better. It's easier to do them to kind of try to refold when they have the flour on them. So they're more likely to hold their shape at that point because the flour will help you keep it nice and tight. Let's see if this one even fucking stays together at all. That whole fucking thing tried to fall apart in my hand. Trying to do this quick. So I can get it in here with the other one. Good smoosh. See if good smoosh together, and I get my hands covered in rice, which fucks with the structure of the arancini. Now my hands aren't covered in that much rice anymore. Okay. Oh my God. He still hasn't messaged me back. He's probably just going to come in and tell me whatever the hell it was he needed to tell me. Which is fine, that always works. Yeah, this oil got a little bit hotter than I really wanted it to. Dump that out. Fill it with the panko. I need more panko than I do anything else. For no other reason, the panko is much bigger. He's a nice deep golden brown. I think that's him now. Thought I heard something at the door. Give me a second. We'll find out. I just don't want to leave this sitting in here. Off the heat and kill the heat completely. Is that you, dog, just moving around? Okay. Must have been the dog just moving around. But here, a little darker than I would like him to be, but life happens. Arancini. Okay. Now, the chicken. Do I have? I do. Get my colander. Just going to dump everything out because we can't reuse the buttermilk or spices or anything. So just right down the sink it goes. This isn't trying to hold on to it. Turn this up like a medium. One, two, three, four. Just continuing. As soon as all of these are done, I'll show you how to make that really quick aioli. Which honestly, as hot as that oil is, it shouldn't take long. Still a bit too hot, but it'll be cooked. That's what matters. Not gonna have any bad taste or anything. These need a couple more seconds. And that's good. That means the oil's getting to a temperature I need it on. I mean, the heat's still on underneath it, but it's nowhere near as hot as it was. And that's a good thing. I'm pretty sure that's my husband there. He's going to be very happy because he loves chicken nuggets. He much prefers them in the dinosaur shape, so that's the ones I usually buy him. Because he says if he eats them, he gains their power. My husband's an idiot. But I still love him and do what I can to make him happy. Dog. Let this brew for a few minutes. We'll put the other one in. Restart the whole thing. Nobody's even watching this anymore. That's fine. Hello.
What are you doing live so late?
I was wanting you to have a hot meal. The time I go live is expressly dependent on what time you get off work.
What you making?
Chicken nuggets and arancini.
And those?
Those what?
What are they?
That's the arancini. It's fried rice balls stuffed with cheese and pepperoni.
I'm not going outside.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, we're having a super greasy ass meal anyway.
Oh, don't worry. I'll drink.
Huh?
I'll drink.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So
Okay.
we're just gonna drink tonight anyway, apparently. So
I'll make that second right for you.
he's so good to me. I was just telling them how you prefer the dino nuggets because you get power from them from eating them.
Well, yeah.
Then I told them that you're an idiot.
It's common knowledge. People pretend like it's a lot.
This is what I deal with, people. Yeah. Look how cool those look. That's so cool. Oh my god, it's taking forever. I'm gonna do a couple in the flour and egg and stuff, just in case, just for the hell of it. It's gonna get a little bit of rice on it, but that's okay. The worst thing to happen tonight. A little rice and my chicken's the worst thing to happen, then it's a great fucking night. I'm very low on egg. Just realizing this. Like insanely low on egg. All that gotta come off. What do you want to do tonight, baby?
What?
What do you want to do tonight?
I don't know.
You want to start Bly Manor?
I don't know.
You still wearing pants?
I know. I made plans to walk in front of your camera. And not a single one here can afford the price.
It's fucking expensive, yo. I saw it once we were dating and I'm still paying for it.
Yep.
If you would like to make me a drink, I would not be upset with you.
Okay, you need to take back that tone. Stop being so fucking hostile.
This is why we fight.
Because your tone and your hostile, yeah.
Because apparently that's a very hostile tone.
It is. And in the attack.
I'll take a screwdriver.
What?
I'll take a screwdriver.
Alright, walk over here.
Like we don't really drink much, especially me. But I just said it over here. Yeah, I don't think he's drunk yet. You want some mozzarella?
I don't think that'll go well in the alcohol.
You don't know. Bosco thinks so.
it sort of your level of alcohol, but probably not nearly enough.
You can have more.
You can figure it out.
You're so good to me, Johnny.
Fuck's Johnny, motherfucker.
You're so good to me.
I've given you several titles you can call me, and that ain't one of them.
Shut the fuck up. What was that one TikTok I showed you lost your shit about? Where this chick asked something and she zoomed in real quick to the mirror and says, "Bold of you fucks to assume I'm not God." I'm on the computer.
How long
10 maybe.
or well, I've already started anyway. Whoa, it's me.
He's so low, y'all.
That was not a good fall for that dude.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I was watching America's Test Kits while listening to it while I was finishing up my reports. And I know exactly who he's talking about. Yeah, pausing isn't always great. You get some interesting pictures and grabs. Yes. We are both off tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to make a list tonight. I was going to do that while you were gone, actually. But these look so much better. With the egg and the breadcrumbs, with the egg and the flour and everything. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? We have one left.
And I don't know if you saw, but Amanda's Halloween party canceled.
Oh no, what happened?
Just they decided to cancel it. Apparently they overextended themselves for the last month and a half, which, you know,
I spent $100 on those costumes. I'm gonna take that shit back. But no, I did not see that. That sucks. I'll send her a message and ask her just to make sure she's doing okay. Like, I'm disappointed, but I'm not like mad at her. That girl does push herself fucking hard. I don't know Alina well enough to know how hard she pushes herself, but I know Amanda pushes herself hard. Babe, where is the magic bullet pieces? The pieces that go in this.
Isn't the blender, isn't it there? It was against where all these blender stuff are, still all one kind of powder and stuff. Like that.
Oh, yeah. You're right. There it is. Don't tell me I finally fucking threw those things out. God damn it. I had all those extra pieces for like 3.5 years. Then the second I don't want them anymore, I finally clean out the cabinets. And now they're gone. Oh Lord, this is a big ass piece of honking piece of chicken right here. Got to use the rest of my egg. I'm gonna give this one some special attention just because of its size. So we can go in first and get a head start cooking while I prep the last couple ones. This will work, because I'm out of egg. And I got more than enough on this plate. Okay. Okay, let me get a container. Actually, this will work. Will you fit you securely? Nope. Oh God. This thing might be dyed yellow from the turmeric. That might be a thing now. Which everything I cook in here has a tiny bit of turmeric in it. I'm not going to be mad because turmeric's amazing. So. Okay. Got my sun-dried tomatoes and Italian herbs. Big spoonful of those in there. Some garlic powder. This is a lime, this is a lemon. Oh, I said that wrong. And I'm out of lemon. Beautiful. I have a backup plan, don't worry. Get your ass back on the plate, both of you. I love this stuff so much. This is the true lemon stuff. It actually is just like crystallized lemon. Love it. Okay. I'm going to cheat when I do this. Normally you put the put an egg yolk and everything in it. And then you do it real slow, mix, while you drizzle in the oil. I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is essentially, we're going to ditch the egg yolk. We're going to ditch the egg white, excuse me. We're going to use just the yolk. The yolk of the egg actually requires the least amount of cooking. Wash that bit of egg off my hands. Some salt, some pepper. That will probably need to be adjusted. A good bit of olive oil, like you want at least a half a cup. And where is my powdered basil hiding from me? Good bit of that. Okay. And just this little splash of water to help the emulsification process. make sure you add the oil in from your sun-dried tomatoes as well, if yours had the oil, because that oil is just packed full of flavor. And why not? Rinse the ever-loving shit out of it. The acidity will bring everything. It will help the water actually blend with the fat from the egg yolk. Just give that a taste. Nice and creamy. Oops. Needs nothing. Perfect. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm gonna plate this up, and we are gonna eat. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. Thank you, Doug. It is really good, actually. Another way you can do it is, if you don't have a bowl of it or anything, just drizzle oil in a little bit at a time while you're whisking constantly with the egg yolks, then just add in other flavors later on. But this is kind of like a one and done kind of thing. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm going to go eat. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Hope y'all have a great night.